Today, we're journeying back in time to ancient Rome to witness the creation of a building so revolutionary, it still baffles engineers today. We're talking about the magnificent Pantheon. Picture this. It's the 2nd century CE. The Roman Empire is at its zenith, a powerhouse of military might, cultural influence, and, most importantly for our story, incredible engineering prowess. Emperor Trajan and his successor Hadrian weren't just rulers. They were ambitious builders. Their vision was to create structures that would stand for eternity, a testament to Roman glory. And in the heart of Rome, an idea was taking shape, an idea for a temple dedicated to all the gods. The Pantheon we know and love today wasn't the first one. An earlier version, built by Marcus Agrippa, had been destroyed. But between roughly 118 and 128 CE, under Emperor Hadrian, this architectural marvel rose from the ashes. And it wasn't just a rebuild, it was a complete reimagining. The Romans were about to build something that had never been seen before. So how did they do it? Let's start with the foundation. The ground in Rome wasn't exactly solid bedrock. The builders had to dig down and create a massive 15-foot-deep concrete ring to support the immense weight of what was to come. This wasn't just any concrete either. The Romans were masters of the material, developing different recipes for different parts of the building. As the walls of the rotunda began to rise, they were incredibly thick, nearly 20 feet. But the builders used a clever trick. They embedded relieving arches and voids within these massive walls. Think of them like hidden supports and pockets of air inside the solid structure. This genius move distributed the weight downwards and outwards, preventing the walls from collapsing under their own immense load. It was a structural skeleton hidden within the stone, a secret to its strength. Now for the main event, the dome. This is what truly makes the Pantheon a legend. At 142 feet in diameter, it remained the largest unreinforced concrete dome in the world for over 300 years. How on earth did they pull this off without modern steel reinforcements? The answer lies in their brilliant use of materials. For the lower sections of the dome, they used a strong, heavy concrete mix with travertine aggregate. But as they built higher, they gradually switched to lighter and lighter materials. They began mixing in tufa, a lighter volcanic rock, and then, at the very crown of the dome, they used a mix of tufa and pumice, a volcanic rock so light it can float on water. This progressive lightening of the load was absolutely crucial. The dome gets thinner as it rises, from 20 feet at the base to just about 4 feet at the top, and at that very top is the oculus, the famous eye of the Pantheon. This 27-foot wide opening to the sky isn't just a beautiful design feature, it's a structural masterpiece. By removing the heaviest, most structurally compromised point at the dome's apex, the Romans created a compression ring that actually locks the dome's structure in place, preventing it from collapsing inward. It also dramatically reduces the total weight. So that beautiful beam of light you see moving through the space isn't just for show. It's a key part of why the building still stands. When you step inside the Pantheon, you are stepping inside a perfect sphere. The height from the floor to the oculus is exactly the same as the dome's diameter. It creates a sense of harmony and balance that is simply breathtaking. The Romans didn't just build a temple, they built an experience. They mastered physics and materials to create a space that feels both monumental and divine. The construction of the Pantheon marks the absolute peak of Roman engineering. It was a symphony of innovation, a testament to their deep understanding of arches, vaults, and, of course, concrete. For centuries, its secrets were lost, and builders of later eras could only look on in awe. It's a timeless reminder that with vision, ingenuity, and a little bit of Roman grit, you can create something that truly defies the ages. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey back to ancient Rome. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more wonders of the ancient world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what other historical marvels you'd like to see next. Until then, stay curious.